Hello and welcome to today's twin flame reading for the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine and the current union energy going on for twin flames. And it's also an Aquarius full moon that's pretty much underway. The moon's in Aquarius, well, at the time of this recording, and it's a few hours away from peaking. Not peekaboo peaking, but peak like the top of the mountain peak. Anyway, so Aquarius full moon. Maybe you can feel the full moon vibes. There's also a lot of other kind of like astrological happenings right now. So Uranus is definitely making some moves, and that planet is associated with kind of suddenness oftentimes. And maybe a transition that builds up. Like there's something, there's always a cause to an effect, but it can be a more unexpected, like, oh, I was expecting something over here and I got something over here kind of thing. And with the Aquarius full moon, the full moon is like kind of a more social, or not like distanced approach, but kind of like you're taking responsibility for your own world by relaxing into yourself more. Like you're kind of simultaneously taking some energy to recharge, but you're also working at the same time, but maybe like working on kind of a bigger theme, either in your personal life or something related to society and social change. So something to take note of. And Aquarius is very much often associated with being a free spirit too, so it could be something there that you're feeling deeper into, like those parts of you that don't always get to feel expressed. So a lot of cool stuff going on with this full moon, really. And just like, if something that you're working on needs reworking, or just like there's kind of an expansive feeling, just keep going through the open doors, basically. And this reading hopefully will take us deeper into that. So let's get started with it. And the Divine Masculine card, let's start with that one. So for the Divine Masculine, we have a beautiful card. And this one is Queen of Water. Tender-hearted, empathic, patient, and loving. Relationships develop to a new level. Trust your intuition. Care for yourself and others. And this is such a full moon looking card too. Like, it's not of lovers, but it has a very romantic feeling. And the words, tender-hearted, empathic, patient, and loving. And I think empathic in this instance really speaks to just like feeling your own feelings, and also being really connected with your divine counterpart, and with the world, again with that Aquarius full moon energy, where it's not necessarily detached, but there is a sense of like everyone, all encompassing, like really feeling connected in almost an impersonal way. And you could see how she's kind of connected to what's below her, these dolphins, in that kind of a way. She's there, she's with them, she's like feeling the feels, but also like she's got her own like, free-flowing thing going on. So this is where the Divine Masculine's at, just experiencing relationships develop to a new level. And what this card feels like also is in taking a step back from all of your relationships and really relating to them in a way that is relating from yourself, just like relating to the world from your true self, rather than attempting to kind of like connect and look at, each relationship, connecting with the whole, with one consciousness. This is also taking the divine masculine deeper in connecting more personally with his divine feminine, like kind of redirecting some of that energy to really into his heart, into his twin flame union. So kind of both at once. And so there's more like, it says care for yourself and others. So there is this sense of like universal caring and universal wanting to connect. And then the more personal feeling is wanting to connect with his one true love. So like that's a very heart healing message, and very peaceful too. It's like you don't have to move or do anything to do that, which is nice. Of course, you always can take guided action too. Just depending on your personal journey. So the Divine Feminine's card is Unity, number 5. Archangel Sandalphon. Kind of sounds like dolphin at the end, and there's dolphins. Nice connection there. Anyways, traditional viewpoints or methods, spiritual organizations, seek out mentors and like-minded friends. Good reminder to invest in your twin flame journey. Like a nice plug for coaching and readings, and I invest in them too, I invest and I support others on their journey, and it's all like really a part of the same thing. And that's what this card is speaking to also, is that investing in yourself doesn't somehow make you separate from your community or from the person who's coaching you, or anything like that. Receiving and giving is one and the same. And for instance, like every time I do a reading, I receive from it too. Like I heal through something, and somehow I relate to what it is that this person, what you're moving through in your reading. So this is a card of unity and connection, and it's interesting. It's a similar theme to the Divine Masculine's card. I mean, no huge surprise in a way, right? But I think it's interesting because there's this theme of universalness, just of like a universal connection. And so again, this speaks very much to that like Aquarian energy of a more universal approach to loving and to joining in, and to connecting. And this is a way for the Divine Feminine to heal into her union right now, is to really find her oneness with her spirituality, which also means people that are on the same path too. Spirituality really doesn't need to be and shouldn't be something that you do all on your own. For the most part, that's not generally anyone's life purpose, to completely be on your own. You also have a twin flame too, so there's that. Plus, it's normal to want to relate to others, to connect with others. And it's just safe to go deeper there, recognize that, and also recognize the social impact you're having just by choosing love, just by taking actions every day and setting that intention every day to actively ascend your vibration, to raise your vibration sustainably, not to get high, but just to bring heaven to earth, to create a better place for all. That's huge, so just also take a moment to appreciate what you're doing and to love what you're doing for yourself and for everyone, just in that simple choice. And it is a simple choice. And so it's just safe to attract a more balanced life where there's more love and more prosperity for you. And again, one way to do this is to connect, right, with others who are desiring the same. And this can look different. It doesn't mean you're just only, on your twin flame journey. Like, there's people, of course, like doing great things for the environment and all kinds of things. And the idea is for everything, of course, to unify and just, ultimate harmonized union. So yeah, you just get to feel into where the divine is calling you to place your energy at this time. And that could also speak perhaps to your life purpose as well as your union. It's really one thing. It's one union within, and also I guess without, or not without, like around you. Yeah, so let's move on to the middle cards. And these are the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue, by the way. I don't think I said that at the beginning. I like to. Ooh, I always love this card. This is like my favorite card probably in the deck. The Magician, Archangel Raziel. You are ready. You have the resources or the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. So yeah, pretty self-explanatory card, and it's also number 1, first card in the deck. So this is, again, about that oneness, that Aquarian energy of that free spirit within you. And freedom doesn't mean, well, it's like the opposite of, separation, right? Freedom is actually aligning your will to the divine will. So, freedom doesn't mean flying away from your good. Freedom is being one with your good. And so as you come into that, as you align to that truth, there's your freedom, and you have the resources and ability to manifest all of your good, all of your, in this, card's case, magic. So that's what true magic really is. That's what true manifesting and all, like just raising your vibration ascension. It's just all one journey of aligning with love. And again, like this really speaks to sustainably raising your vibration too. And very much about the full moon. That full moon, like it's time to do this, right? It's like time to create. It's time to see what's showing up in your reality, and to feel really good about it. It's a very positive message. So yeah, take some time to appreciate that and appreciate what is going right in your life right now, and to keep cultivating more of that, and know that you're worthy of it. You're worthy of all the love. And the last card is Love Life. Wow, look at that. New or renewed romantic love is here for you, Rose Quartz. So that just feels like an add-on to this message. And I like how we have a very powerful masculine figure and a very powerful feminine figure here as well. So it's very like, about that kind of free will, freedom, and seeing your union as not in any way separate from your freedom and your individuality too. So going deeper with that, knowing and feeling the truth that you in no way lose yourself in harmonizing into union. And that it goes for all areas of your life too, with your twin flame, but also for your life purpose and everything else. So you're just calling in your love life. And feel good about romanticizing yourself at this time. And it speaks to what I said in the beginning too, about kind of taking, sort of a breather in a way, but you're still getting work done. It's just perhaps more spiritual work at this time, or shifting your perspective on a project you're working on. But definitely there's time for yourself involved as well, to kind of romanticize yourself, recharge, so forth. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today's reading. Happy full moon in Aquarius, and have a great start to your week. The week is starting off with, a bright energy for sure. And subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. You can hit that subscribe button and check out the links below. You can click on the links for signing up for an intro session, for coaching, and also for other great services like my readings. And there's also resources down there too in the links. So definitely check them out. And yeah, happy Monday, happy week time, and happy full moon time. All right, see you again soon. Take care. Bye.